They retired at 38 with $500,000. 30 years later, how are they doing? All right. One of y'all had sent me this via the I think it's CNBC, I think it is, and another had sent it via a video. Much obliged. Let's see. I haven't read it. I imagine they're doing pretty well. But let's see here. We got, well, they're on a beach, so we know they're doing okay. He's got some weight there, so you know he's not starving Marvin. That's for sure. Look like nice guys, nice folks. Like your parents, but way cooler. RetireEarlyLifestyle.com. All right, so they're all right. So here we go. All right, so they're on the beach and they're still alive, so we know they're still kicking, and they're not skinny as like they were sent to Siberia. All right, Billy and Acacia Kaderli feel like they have seen it all. They retired in 1991 at the age of 38 after saving 500,000 schmackes. The former restaurateurs, now both 68, have watched as their money survived a series of boom and bust. After 30 years of retirement, their nest egg currently sits at 1 million schmackers. They initially invested their money in a mix of index funds with a plan on maintaining an inexpensive lifestyle while living off their returns. Check out this video to learn more about how it went. All right, so do we have to watch the whole video? Oh, man. All right, so let's, well, where's the video? Sign up, check out. Oh, read more. Here we go. So, let's see. Never mind. Okay. So, Joe writes in, he's been doing Roth conversions the past 2 years in his retirement. To continue doing them in future years, I'll need to pay the taxes from my IRA distributions. Okay, so he doesn't have enough cash to pay the Roth conversions. A Roth conversion is still recommended in this situation. All right, that's a good question. Look, yes, they could be, right? I mean, it just depends. It's tough. I mean, I think a lot of people say you have to have the cash to do the Roth conversions in which to pay the taxes, i.e., you pay the tax with the cash, and that way you have more sitting in your IRA for future conversions, and then your Roth, you have a $100,000 Roth conversion. It costs you $25,000. You have $25,000 of cash, and it's a clean and simple. $100,000 goes from your IRA, costs you $25,000 in taxes. Your IRA is left intact. $100,000 now is your Roth, and $25,000 comes out of the cash bucket. I don't necessarily appreciate that. I mean, I don't think it has to be. Look, I'm not. In fact, if anything, the point. Just always remember what the point is. What we're trying to do. What are you guys doing? Oh boy, they're being awful quiet. That's kind of scary. Remember, what we're trying to do is we have the 3 buckets. All right, so we have your brokerage account. That's where your money usually people want is to pay the tax on. You got your 401k IRA, all right, so this is the money we're converting, and then you got the Roth, all right, so we got tax-free, tax-deferred, and post-tax, all right, that means you're paying tax on it, not tax-free. So the brokerage, IRA, for Roth. But remember, the point isn't so much to move money from here to there. I mean, that's great. I mean, that's fantastic. But the point is to reduce this guy as much as we can. That's what we're trying to do. I mean, look, isn't it is that a woman or a man sign? Or we got 57 genders now, so I'm not sure which sign that is. The point is to reduce this guy. If that means adding to that, that's great. But paying taxes out of this account, that helps to solve the issue that we're reducing the big fat elephant in the room, which is the big IRA 401k that you have. And now ultimately we'd like it to get the Roth, absolutely. But the main point isn't to grow the Roth. The main point is to reduce your tax deferred account so you don't leave a huge tax hit when IRMA kicks in for Medicare, when RMDs kick in, and then when you leave your spouse as a widow. The widow's tax trap. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, if you got to, I mean, look, I don't know his situation, so I can't tell him. I would not say I got to stop because I don't have enough taxes. I don't have cash. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Hope this helps you. Thanks now.